Before I start, by a raise of hands, how many of you do not get to see some of your cousins that much or don't get to go to the house? Even though you don't get to see some of your cousins that much, you can still have a blast with them. When you do get to see them, or when you just talk to them, like not in person. Today, I'm going to talk about my cousin's house. Their house is close to Detroit, like 30 minutes outside of Detroit, in a small neighborhood, but the houses there are extremely, huge. At my cousin's house, there are many fun things to do, like the creek in their backyard, their basement, mainly their dog. Their house is fun, and if you went there, I think you might say the same. At my cousin's house, there are many fun things to do, like going to the creek in their backyard. When you're at the creek, the water there is clear, and there's a tree that fell down about 5-6 years ago, and so there's no leaves on it anymore, but so there's moss at the end of the tree, so you can just jump over it once you're walking across, but it's funny when you just walk back. The creek is fun, but it's probably the third best thing to do there. Their basement, it has white marble walls. It's a little bit bigger than this classroom, which is huge in my opinion. In the basement, they have another living room, and they have a huge TV on the wall. They have a modern kitchen down there, and just the main thing I do down there is just hang out with the dog, hang out with my cousins, just sit and watch shows. In the basement, it just serves as another area to just make food if people are already making food that you don't want upstairs, or an area that you just chill away from some people besides your cousins. The best thing to do there is hanging out with their dog, Vader, which is a black dog, which I've known since it was a little puppy. The dog is very cute, too clingy, but who doesn't love a clingy dog? If you go down in the basement, the dog will follow you. If you go outside, it come outside with you. Vader, he used to have a shock collar on his neck because it used to run off, and so they had an invisible electric fence, so if it goes past, it'll get shocked. But Vader has learned to not just run off anymore, so I don't see the purpose of having the shock collar on him, even though there's a chance he might think he's able to run off. I don't know. When I have to go home, Vader, he will just hop in the car I'm leaving in and want to come home with me. Their house is fun, and I think you might say the same. So basically, I just felt like talking about the creek and the basement, and mainly their dog, even though there's way more I can talk about, which would probably be 20 minutes long. If you went to the house, I think you might say the same.